It's only the morning and I am already so exhausted. I'm at the final stage of turning this timber into decking boards. I've taken these from trees on my property that had to be felled due to fire regulations, milled them myself and have dried them for the last few months in my shed, and last week I finished cutting every single last Jarrah slab that I had milled into decking boards widthways, and this morning I've now cut them lengthways. So all that's left to do is plane them, and then I get to do the exciting part of finishing them all off with xanthorrhea resin varnish that I'm making from the xanthorrheas on my homestead. Now, even though it's meant to be summer and well into it too, it has been raining every day, which at this stage feels like a personal attack. But I'm just gonna keep going, cross all my fingers and pray for the best that this rain, even you are wobbling from the wind, and hope that this rain stays away so I can finish getting these planed, because I have hundreds of decking boards to plane at the moment, and then finish with the xanthorrhea resin varnish. So let's get onto it. So planing might be the most satisfying part of this job, but it is definitely the longest. I'm clocking about 30 to 45 minutes per board here. Yeah, it's a lot. It starts off obviously faster when you've got beautiful new sharp blades, but as the blades dull as it goes, which doesn't take that long. This Jarrah is like real dense and real hard. So yeah, by the time, you know, they've dulled a little bit and all that kind of stuff, it's about 45 minutes. Takes some dedication, that's for sure. The thing is, yes, takes forever, but yes, really satisfying. So after you spend all that time on it, you get to pull it out of that like planer and just be like, oh yeah, it looks nice and smooth, ready for its finish. And they do look gorgeous. They're so pretty, and I just keep looking at these ones and being like, you once were this and now you're this. It's just insane that like that dull brown colour is hiding the most gorgeous red beneath it. Right, it's back to the grind, back to the grind. Lots and lots and lots of planing to go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do we see? It is another winter day in summer on the homestead. My favourite. Can't wait. The excited dogs. Woo! 10 months of the year of winter. Anywho, I have a strict schedule today, which is leave no decking board unturned or unplaned is probably a better term for it. I want to get every single last one of these decking boards planed, but not only that, finished with xanthan resin varnish too, which now that I'm thinking about it and looking at them all, this does seem quite difficult. But remember, reach for the stars always, and it's okay if we don't get there. We're going to pray that that's not rain, and it's just a very, very dark cloud, and we're going to get all the tools out and get straight into it. So if you know me at all, you know that I like to take the don't think too much, just go for it approach, which is what I'm doing with these decking boards. But as I was planing, because I mean, you're not really doing much, you're just putting it through and waiting for it to run through, I was like, maybe I should do the math on how long these decking boards are going to take to plane with how many I have, and it taking half an hour each decking board. Turns out it's not physically possible for me to finish them all today or tomorrow or the next day with how long the planing takes. So I am going to go till the afternoon, and then I'm going to stop and start finishing them all, because one, I'm going to drive myself crazy if I stand here all day just plating. Like, one of the things I need to do throughout the day is move around. I am the worst person to go on holiday with, because I don't want to ever holiday. I always want to do stuff. Like my whole 20s, every time I said I was going on holiday, I was really going on holiday to Nepal to work, to volunteer, and I worked the entire time I was away. Oh my gosh, these flies are so bloody bad today. Hopefully that means summer has finally arrived. But two, I also don't want them to sit for too long planed without finish and everything to protect them. So if I do them in batches like that and then like finish them all, and then I reckon throughout the Christmas breaks that are coming up, I can't believe it, this is my last video for the year. Well, kind of actually, I'll speak to you about that later. I've actually prepared something pretty special for you guys. Worked my little bum off to do it as well. But yeah, so I think just throughout the holidays, I'll just spend a few days like here and there completing it all, so that I don't lose my mind standing here for like a week in a row just doing the same thing every day. So I'm going to keep my sanity till the afternoon, count down the minutes, and then we'll start the finishing process on the batch that I have. Oh me, oh my. This is our sand. Oh, this is a dusty, dusty job. Hello, Missy. But I have my first batch, which I think I'm gonna run with. I've got like just over 100 or something planed, which I feel like is around about a quarter of what I got and what is needed for the rooftop deck. Hello, hello. I'm gonna go make some xanthorrhea resin varnish. Oh my gosh, these flies. Go away. That means we're gonna go collect some resin and sit down, make an area to just varnish, varnish, varnish until I get all these decking boards finished. And you never know, if there's time, I might even be able to give them a second coat. So fingers crossed. You wanna go collect some resin? You wanna go collect some xanthorrhea resin? Yeah? Yeah. You wanna, excuse me. Excuse me. I love you. I love you. All right, let's do it. Oh. It is time to make a lot of xanthorrhea resin varnish. I'm guessing I'll need a lot. To be fair, I didn't need that much for the windows, not as much as I was expecting. It actually, like a little bit of it goes a long way, which is what you want. First we're gonna find little bits and pop them in because we don't need to crush them up. They almost look like little treats, you want to eat them. But don't. Well, you can. It depends what your taste is like. I've heard that people crush these up and sprinkle them on dessert and stuff, but I've tried it and it does not taste as good as it looks. It tastes not nice at all. Alrighty, first batch. Give it a burp burp. There we go. When you stop hearing the like clinkle clinkle, clinkle clinkle, but then it's done. There we go, let's have a look. Alrighty, let's tip it in. This is a messy job. Alrighty, that's it. Simple as that. All done. This stuff is amazing and I'm honestly so grateful because I don't know if you've looked at the price of like marine grade varnish these days that's termite resistant, you know, waterproof, all of that. But this is, and that is so insane to think that it's just sitting here on these trees. It's just perfect for varnish, absolutely perfect. I am extremely lucky to have it. Little burp burp. I'm so excited. Let's get started. Oh, so nice. Look at that. So gorgeous. There we go. One down, that was pretty easy. Obviously need to do the other side, but we'll wait for this to dry. And I'm just gonna pop them up on the deck. Oh. This deck is going to look so good. Check this out. Oh my gosh. How insane is that? It's going to look so good. I'm in love with that. Can you believe it? I just feel like this is a full circle moment, you know, like they were trees that were here where this house is and they had to be cut down, couldn't do anything about that. But I just love that I've used them and taken them from these logs and milled them all down into slabs, like debarked all the logs as well, milled them all down into slabs. Now I've like cut them, planed them and finished them, and they're going to end up where they came from and live out another life. A shorter life than what they would have had, of course, but still another life, hopefully, if I take care of them for many, 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 many years to come. I am definitely one of those people that likes to work hard for what I have in life. I don't like things to be given to me ever. I don't do loans, I just won't do them. I hate to borrow or to have something that I don't feel like is mine because I haven't worked hard for it. So this is like right up my alley because now I get to like walk out onto that rooftop deck every day and just go, yeah, I deserve this. I really deserve this. Choked up right now. I really feel you can hear me and get this wherever you are. As you breathe in the space, as I breathe in the city, we'll know when it's right for us to be looking at the stars from my balcony. Wondering about what the future will bring. Oh, we'll have made it so far. Looking at each other and knowing how we've been through a lifetime. Here we are now. Oh, we made it this far. These decking boards are looking so insanely good. Like, exactly how I'd picture it. When it's a whole house, it's going to be insane. All right, would you like to go for a swims? Would you like to go for a swims? Would you like to go for a swims? Do you want to go for a swims? Yeah. looks like they do want to go for a swim. She knows the word swims. She knows a lot of words, and swims is one, and that's why she's running that way. Okay, we are not going in the dam because, look at this. You're probably wondering what I'm doing, and basically I'm up to the final stages of the exterior build, and I'm waiting for the plumber to come to do the first kind of stages of the plumbing on the house. He's already installed the septic tank, like I've said, but yeah, he said it's very simple, whatever he needs to do, but I'm just waiting for him to be available to do that. And so there's a few things that I can do decoration wise while I wait for him. And one of those things is kind of start on the roof finishes to make it look nicer, because it's not gonna, when it's done, I don't want you to be able to see like any of the underside of the roof. So it'll all just be hopefully timber paneling. And I'm gonna start by, these boards are the same like width as my fascia boards. So I'm gonna start by putting some oil on these and then popping them up on the other side of the fascia boards, just like nailing them to them. And then it will just make the other side of the fascia look kind of nice and hide any of the areas where I've had to do joining or anything like that. So the first stage of making the roof look really nice for the finished product, basically. So I'm starting by just sanding them all back, and then I'm adding the oil. And this, of course, is the simplest part of it. It's gonna get real tricky when I get to the roof part, because anything involving the scaffolding always is. So I'm gonna get the rest of these boards done, and then I'm gonna hop over to the house and get up that scaffolding to install these. My boards are drying and it's scaffolding time. And that's it. What a week. Well, what a year actually. It is almost the end of 2025. And it has been quite the journey for this container home build. Every waking second this year has been dedicated to this build, and I have just poured all my time and energy into it. And when you do that and have that much dedication for just one thing in your life, everything else kind of gets pushed to the side, which can be quite hard. The sacrifice is real, but I would not change it for the world. And I'm also really proud of myself because I did manage to get out a weekly vlog every single Sunday this year. So every Sunday I brought you a new video on my progress on the container home build. And that's a pretty big achievement. And not only that, I've been working extra hard lately to make some videos for you so that I'm gonna have a little holiday at the end of the year and just reboot, you know, reset, figure out what's to come, what the steps are, all that kind of stuff, do a few things around here, see family and friends, of course. And in that time, I've created a few videos that I can put up on Sunday so that you can still watch a new video on Sunday and there will still be something to watch, even though I'm hopefully having a little breather, which I think is well deserved after a very hard working year. And lastly, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you, and I am so grateful for tuning in this year and following this crazy container home build this year and being part of the team. It has been quite the journey, and it has just been so much better being able to share it with you every single week and hold myself accountable for this build and share everything I learn and just hopefully inspire you if you're thinking of doing something similar and don't have experience like I don't, to just get into it. You will learn, you will figure it out, just go for it. It has been an absolute pleasure to share this journey with you in 2025, and I cannot wait to share hopefully the ending of it with you in 2026. I hope you have an amazing holiday, if you have holidays or just holiday season, wherever you are. And I'll see you soon. Django, come say bye. Come say bye. So I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. She's like, who?